In your last fight against Alex Hernandez, we saw a guy who spent a lot of time trash talking. He was going to do such and such and such and such. Obviously, didn't go his way. Now you're about to fight somebody who there seems to be a lot of mutual respect between the two of you. Can you talk a little bit about the trash talking? Does that further motivate you? Is it necessary? What's your take on that? Because you've been one of these fighters that says multiple times, people in the back are very cordial with you, and then when the mic's on, they turn. So I want to get your comments on that.
Oh man, this is a sporting event, man. That's what we do. So why, just because we fight doesn't mean I got to hate you. Me and Al we were out here in Ottawa doing a media tour, and we did a couple of interviews together. It's like, why can't we be cordial? Sure, you don't have to like me, but let's at least be cordial. We don't need to have bad blood. So it was kind of a relief to finally have a guy that could stand there and just shoot the shit a little bit. I don't think the trash talk helps anymore or not. I feel like I'm still going to fight you just as hard whether we're buddies or not. The same with like Yancy Madero, him and I are good pals. So we went in there and fought. I fought a couple of my friends, so it's good.
Was there ever an opponent that you genuinely disliked and still do?
Nah, I let all that go away, man. Don't bother me anymore.
You've always had a very easygoing personality kind of thing, like you said. And then when you get in the ring, you just say you love fighting. What is it that just gets you going when you're in that ring that makes you want to go that extra mile?
Oh man, I don't know. I like thoroughly love it. There's just something about me. Before it was going out on Friday night, Saturday night, picking fights in the street. It was just being an idiot young kid, and I get to still do that now. So I just love it. I love training, sparring, fighting. Saturday night to me, there's nowhere I'd really honestly rather be than in that ring fighting.
Even as your fighting style too, what do you do just to prepare for fights? And you go out there and you just lay it all on the line almost every fight.
Yeah, I don't know if I have to prepare. It's just I think it's in me. You know what I mean? It's not like I get back to like, yeah, it's time to go. I get pumped up. But I feel like right now I can just click it on and we could fight. And I don't know, it's a sickness I have. I don't know.
The idea of retirement like a foreign concept to you?
What's that?
Is the idea of retirement like a foreign concept to you?
Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna walk out. Literally, the UFC is gonna have to say, "That's enough, cowboy. That's enough. You can no longer walk out with a walker." So.
Donald, there was a little bit of drama around the last fight with the Mike Perry stuff and Jackson Wayne camp. Is that all behind you? He's not even with that camp anymore, I don't think. Is that behind you, all that stuff?
Oh yeah, it was behind me. After it is what it is. Yeah, it sucks the whole Jackson splitting from them. Greg is a good dude. I still have love in my heart for him for sure, but it's totally behind me. I don't even weigh it out at all anymore.
Cowboy, quick question about your budding movie career. Equalizer 2, great job, Denzel. Is there another one on the slate? Are you looking to get into movies after UFC? They have stunt doubles.
Yeah, I like doing the stunts. The movies are fun. I just finished a movie with Mark Wahlberg called Wonderland. It should be coming out here pretty soon. That was a lot of fun. I was actually in Boston training for Alex the whole time I was out there. We were filming the movie, so it was a ton of fun. Pete Berg, the director, totally let me train. Like when I'd show up on set, he'd be like, "Have you got your work in today? Go work out. Take your guys, go work out, and come back when you're done." So it was really cool having Pete all in on the training for the fight, and it was fun, man. The movies it's a different world. It's definitely where I plan on going when I'm done.
The next Rock.
The next Rock. No, I wish. Damn, that'd be something.
Hey Donald, I've often said Cowboy Cerrone is a great fighter. Dad Cerrone has been an absolute killer. How has the birth of your son influenced your in-ring career?
Man, it's like a primal feeling. I remember before I had a kid, and even when I first had the kid, I was like, it's like so cliche when people talk about now you have something to fight for. Man, it's insane how you do, like how it gives you something to like. I just took him to get his shots, and the doctor gave him a shot, and he started crying, and I like teared up, and I was like, I'll fucking kill you, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, seeing him in that pain, I was like, I get it, man. If somebody ever did something to one of my kids, there'd be no turning back. Man, it's wild, totally different reason. And there's like a meme on the internet that says, I thought about quitting until I realized who was watching. And it's like, man, you have so much more to like not quit and keep going and push through because someone is watching. Not even the people that are watching, but like my own family. It's like, I don't know, it's just different.
Did Danger make a trip?
Yeah, he's here. He's on the airplane right now. Lindsay said, I'm just going to drop him off. We're in Philly. I'm just going to leave him here. I said, all right. He's a little fucker.
Has training camp changed at all as a dad? Because a lot of times we hear fighters say, I miss my family, but you've got the ranch.
Yeah, they're all, and thank God I have such a good team with me because Lindsay works. She's going to school to be a doctor, so she has all these clinicals and internships she has to do all day. She works like 14 hours, so we have the baby all day, and my team, we just take turns like watching him when I'm training, and it's cool. He's there all day long. It's fun, man. It's sometimes it's tough because you don't get a second to yourself anymore. So everyone out there trying to have a kid, they take every ounce of your time. You don't have any time to watch the phone. They want to play with your phone. They want to touch this. He wants to crawl over here. He wants to be held. He wants to be down. He wants to cry. It's like, oh, you little fucker, just give me a minute, right? So it's training camp. It's tougher for sure, but I love him, man. It's cool.
You've done really well in Canada when you fought here. What do you like the most about this country? Obviously aside from that.
Man, it's pretty cool. I get a great welcoming here in Canada, man. I like fighting all over the world. The reason I got into kickboxing years ago was to travel. I remember I used to make $500-700 to go to Tokyo and fight, and I'd be like, yeah, but I just need you to extend my ticket a little bit so I can go see the country, And everyone talks about, man, you fight on short notice. Like, man, I used to get a call on Wednesday and fight in Japan on Saturday. So the days of taking short notice fights have always been a thing I've done, and I love seeing the country. I love traveling. So any chance I get to go, UFC wants to send me somewhere, I'm like, let's go, man. Let's go see the world, and I love it.
Speaking of travelling, this is the first time I think we've seen you since doing a shoey in Australia with Tai Tuivasa. So what was that cultural experience like for you?
Australia was a lot of fun, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had to drink out of my own boot because a random stranger's nasty shoe. I don't know how Ty does that. We'll be walking to the casino and someone come up with like a nasty, and he'll just take it, and I'm like, and then they spit in it. Nah.
Earlier this week you said you're not chasing the Conor fight anymore. That was a fight you always wanted. What's the motivation behind like saying, you know what, it's over?
It's just hard, like especially for this fight. Like I said, we're gonna wait for Conor. He agreed. We were supposed to have it done. Then he said he needed more time, and it just kept getting drawn out. So I was like, no, not anymore. I love fighting, man. I don't like sitting and waiting. So if the fight ever comes to be, I'll gladly take it, But right now we're going to chase that belt, and last thing I need to do.
I guess the objection there would be, maybe you'd have to wait a little longer for Conor, but the payday would probably be, significantly more than what this fight is probably.
See, I don't know about this payday talk you guys are talking about. Everyone thinks you fight Conor, you get paid. We're under contract, man. And now with the ESPN thing, the pay-per-view buys are already done. It's not like we get, so it's a big misconception. Conor might get paid. Cowboy maybe get a little bump, but it's not a $10 million night for me by any means. I need to go get this belt. That's where the real money is, man. Aside from the money, I love it. I fucking fighting 4 or 5 times a year, man. I enjoy the training camp. I enjoy the whole process, man. To me is fun. I'm gonna miss the shit out of it one day when I'm done. But right now I'm in it and I love it. And like I said, getting all the team to fly out to the ranch, we fucking play paintball, go on the lake, go snowmobile, and to me that's the most important part. Building like friends and family for life, and memories. We were just sitting there talking about back when Leonard Garcia used to live with me and the old days, what we used to do and how wild and fun it was. We were just sitting around after training and talking and like, man, one day we're going to be sitting here talking about this camp, and it's fucking cool, man. It's the whole experience for me. I love.
You've done this dozens and dozens and dozens of times. Is there anything still in the sport that surprises you to this day?
No, just the new kids coming up surprised me, man. That for sure. Like they think they need to talk shit and do all that. I don't understand that part of it. But if I'm the old dog, let them know, like, man, just enjoy it, have fun. This is a sporting event, right? This media is all part of it. Everything has to do with it. So you see a lot of the old dying fighters, the Robbie Lawlers and the guys that just went in there and fought. They're starting to die off, and you see the athletes that are trying to become fighters come in, But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the new evolution changes.
Do you think the days of like short notice 155-pound fights are over, just because of how dreadful the weight cut is and having to do that without a really, like a full camp?
Yeah, I don't know. I've taken 55 fights 7 days later, so it's tough. I wish they'd bring a 65 weight class in. That would be where I would go. I'm at 63 right now, so 64 right now. I would gladly step on the scale and go.
On the journey to the title, you're usually quick to have your eye on the next card, on the next event. Is there a particular
4th of July. Yeah, 4th of July. Yeah, that's what I'd like to fight in 4th of July. That's such a fun. Vegas, the boat, the RV, the whole fan. I mean, I love Vegas, man. And International Fight Week is a good time. So if they can get me a turnaround that fast, probably not going to happen. But hey, let's try.
Back at 155, what will it take for you to make another run at this lightweight title?
It's funny everyone keeps saying that, like, man, you're back at 55, you're doing great. Man, I left 55 at number 2. It's not like I was just getting my ass mauled and I couldn't hang it anymore. I couldn't make the weight cuts, and I was like, oh, I just went to 75. It was just an option, and they're like, oh, let's keep going. And so yeah, I'm just back, making my way back to where I left, and plan on going to get the belt, man. It's time. I've never really pushed that issue before. I was just like, I want to fight, but secure my legacy. It's time to go get the belt, man. Let's do it.
Hey Donald, Chael Sonnen told a story earlier this year about dinner he had with you at a Nobu in Melbourne, Australia. He called it eventfully compared to Wyatt Earp. Do you have any fond memories of that dinner?
Oh, of course, yeah. So I get a little wild sometimes when I drink, and we were at a sponsored event, and it just, what is what it is. But I'll never change for anybody, man. You know, that's just who I am. So I'm gonna drink, and I'm gonna have a good time, and I'm gonna love life, and hey, it is what it is.
Looking across the octagon, you know, going up against a guy like Gal, he's spoken about wanting to get into that title fight as well. Like after you know, how do you prepare for a guy like this who might be not overlooking you, but just, you know, you want to get to that title as well?
I mean, that's what, you get to the top of the ladder, right? So everyone wants, right? So we're fighting for the same position. But yeah, I don't know if I prepare any different, man. That's what everyone else. You don't watch tape, you don't study. Like, man, I'm the boogeyman. I'm the guy they want to watch. I'm the guy they need to study. Been in the sport so long. Like I said, this is my 41st walk into the Zuffa octagon, right? I don't feel like Al's going to show anything. Oh, wow, I've never seen that before. What the hell did, you know? So I just go in there and have fun and do what I love, you know? And he's going to try to come hard early because they think I'm a slow starter, you know? But let's go, motherfucker. I love it. Let's blow the roof off this place. Let's go 5 rounds nonstop. Can you keep the pace? I can. I was born with great cardio. I have great cardio. I'm in shape. I didn't take a day off this camp. You know, we really focused, really trained hard, and we had a lot of fun. But,
a lot of things we've spoken about your mentality, and maybe sometimes in the locker room you know you're not going to win. Was it getting that record of like the most UFC fights, this 41 number? Did that do something to you mentally? Like, well, I've done this as much as anyone else in the world has ever done this. Does that make you think like, well, shit, I must be pretty good at it at this point?
Yeah, you mean, sometimes I think, man, maybe I just got those by default just for being here this long. I'm still scared to death, man. It's such a mind fuck this whole week, and when you're in the back locker room, there's a lot of pressure, man. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of things going on, and to overcome that is tough. And do I have the answer? No. So come Saturday, what's my mindset? I have no fucking idea. When I wake up Saturday morning, I might be ready to rock. When I walk in the cage, it's like, reel it the fuck in, let's go. You know, I mean, it's just, or you're fired up, you're ready to go. What cowboy shows up? I don't know, no idea. Like I say, you train to do it on your worst day, right? And we've answered every question through training camp. I think we're prepared. Actually, I know we're prepared. I feel good. I feel confident. Right now, I'm ready to fight. You know what I mean? So Saturday night, I'm going to be back there and I'm like, whew, same questions. Why are you doing this? Why are we here? This is my last one. This is it, you know? And as soon as it's over, I'm like, let's book another one. Let's go. I gotta chase that feeling. I gotta find. There's nothing in the world that makes me feel like that, and that's why I do all this crazy shit to try and touch that feeling. But fighting is the only thing that gives it to me.
You hold the record for most knockouts by kick in the UFC. What has made your kicking game so effective? Is it a timing thing? Just how you train it? What makes it work?
I don't know. A lot of people make fun of the way I kick, like unorthodox, funny, crazy style, and I don't know why or what. Just I have like crazy dexterity in my legs, right? Like I can throw a triangle up without my hands, you know, and just like, throw it up on someone's guard high, and I just have real good dexterity in my hips. And who knows though? Who fucking knows? It's not like I just practiced the kicks. I just it's crazy. I was just hitting with Henry Hoof in Vegas, you know, and he was like, "Wow, I trained 4 people to fight you. It's my first time ever holding pads for you, and your kicks are crazy. Like how you can just throw them up that fast." And I think it's just I was just born like that, man. You know. So I'm not sure. I don't have an answer for that.
Thanks so much, guys.